notice, you know. So.
Okay, so here we are.
Hey, it's like we've just been
All
here
of us.
before or something.
Yeah.
So many of us.
This is one of the biggest crews we've ever had.
It is.
No.
Okay,
This is
Well
let's
done.
go ahead and do this for real now.
For realsies.
slide.
Won't be the same.
I know. It's going to be better. Here we go.
Welcome to Caching in the Northwest. This is the only podcast dedicated to geocaching in the great Pacific Northwest. We'll talk about caches and caches unique to this little corner of the country tonight, so slip on the long pants and the sagebrush kicking boots. It's time to go caching in the Northwest.
Wits End, we're glad to have you back this week.
Thank you.
I hope your trip went well.
It was an awesome trip. For the 7th time, I've chaperoned a whole bunch of 14-year-olds to the east coast of the U.S. for a Washington, D.C. tour. Touring our nation's capital. And speaking of capitals, some say he rules Canada with a furry fist, and others say he's a prince among primates. All we know is he's called the land monkey.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Wits End, bad cop there. Many co-hosts tonight, and most of all my loyal monkey subjects. Guys, we want to remind all of our listeners that here at Caching in the Northwest, we want to hear from you, all of you. And we tell you that every episode, but hey, let's be a little more specific. And tonight, we're going to have a live example of how to do this right. So we want you to share your favorite caches and caching locations in the Northwest in your own voice each week on our podcast.
That's right. You know, last week we had fun with Good Sport and regular listener Retro, who will be in the CNW Spotlight this week.
Well, this week, we have a very special treat. This isn't recorded audio. This is going to be live audio. You may have noticed by now we have guests. So we have Lookout Lisa and Kid Vegas 19 joining us tonight. So would you guys talk about your favorite Northwest cache?
I think without a doubt it's Doctor Who in Portland. And she'd done it prior to me doing it. When we went to visit my brother who lives in Gresham, we all did it. And it's just, if you're in Portland, you got to do that cache. There is hours to it. So if you're there on the weekend, stay over till Monday to do it. Okay? And then there is a sister one in that little museum across from geocaching.com in Fremont.
Yeah, it's part of the Geo Tour, the headquarters Geo Tour. And
Exactly.
It's a similar cache. Yeah, really clever, really fun. And Goblin Dust, he's just amazing.
Exactly. I was going to say it was the same cache owner who did both of those. And some of his, well, in fact, all of his gadget caches are absolutely incredible. I did a Goblin Dust tour of caches one time. It's worth it.
And then more locally here in Spokane, if I can do a quick plug, we have a couple cachers called the Three Dachshunds, and just amazing stuff.
But all their caches are low to the ground, right?
Long and low. Yeah.
Just 3 of them.
Yeah. And they actually have
Stop
4
being a bunch of
dachshunds.
wieners.
I could tell you a story about somebody doing the Doctor Who cache after hours, but we'll do that off.
Tell that story.
I don't know anything about that.
Not a thing. I can neither confirm nor deny that cache was found. No.
Okay.
Well, we have brought back the Caching in the Northwest tradition of playing audio or actually having you on the show to talk about your favorite caches. So if you want to share your favorite caches and caching locations, just simply record it. You can do it from the cache itself, from the comfort of your living room. We don't really mind where you are, but we want to hear about those great caches you're out there finding. So just record that audio and email it to us at feedback@cachingnw.com, or you can call in at 253-693-TFTC and leave a message right there. So, guys, thank you so much. You did a great job. We like it.
They always do a great job. It's great to have them along. And,
Thanks.
It's even better with the cat, though.
Yeah.
so I think Bad Cop handled the introductions well, but we don't know why you're here, except just show your smiling faces and join our podcast, right? They are here. Look out, Lisa, and another guest named Jen. Hello, Jen. Welcome.
Hello.
Are here to discuss
everything crashed, and then I had to try to find you again. So.
The interwebs. It happens to the best of us. So you guys are all here to discuss the Tri-Cities Geocoin Challenge Mega Event. Did I get that all right?
You got it.
All right.
Yes. So you want me to start it off here?
Sure, Jen. Would you tell us a little bit about it? Maybe start with some history?
Sure, history. So this is the 6th year of the challenge. It started with a small group of cachers here in the area, us getting together and starting to talk about how can we have a coin challenge. And since I work for the city of Richland, of course they came to me and asked me, is there any way we can do this? And so I started talking to my coworkers, and the tourism committee came up. And so I compiled all the information from the geocachers and their ideas and thoughts, and I presented the idea to the tourism committee here in Richland. They loved it. They loved it. So that's how it started. First year of the event was fairly small. We had about 75 or so people, and it was just in Richland. And great turnout for the first one. Second year, we about doubled that. Amazing turnout. Started to grow. After the second year, we decided, well, why don't we ask the other cities to see if they want to be involved. And Pasco was on board, Kennewick was on board, and West Richland's pretty small, so it took them a couple years. So we did the coins, the puzzle pieces for, what, 2 years now? 3 years? Actually, this is the sixth, right? Oh yeah, so two puzzle pieces. And then this last year we contacted West Richland to see if they wanted to be involved, and even though it's a Tri-Cities, and it's so hard for people to understand, it is a Tri-Cities. However, we have another city. We do have West Richland, so they're an entity as well. Yeah. And they wanted to join us, and so here we have the 6th annual Tri-Cities Geocoin Challenge. Started out small, and amazing enough, it's grown. It's grown, and JD and Lisa, they've got to see it, in the last few years. So.
Very cool.
So this sounds to me like the Douglas Adams trilogy in 4 books.
Yes.
Yeah, same idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for those of us that don't live in the Tri-Cities, the area is just known as the Tri-Cities. And so sure there could be 4, maybe even 5. There's probably a little burg in there too that we don't know about. But to the rest of the world, it's the Tri-Cities.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Richland has grown up. I lived there in the early '90s for a couple of years, and I really like the Tri-Cities area. I think it's a nice area. But yeah, West Richland was just kind of a stop on the road, but it's really grown up in the last few years.
Oh, it has. I know I've been going around with the person that's in charge of the West Richland caches in the last couple weeks, and it's amazing. I didn't realize that it has grown as much as it has. So yeah, it's awesome to see.
So Jen, a quick question for you then. Maybe to understand sort of the premise of the event, is it that there's a bunch of caches placed and you need to go and find all of them to complete the challenge during a certain period of time?
Yes. So, well, yeah, yes and no. So yes, you do. We place brand new caches. This year there will be 32, 8 in each city. You will have to find 7 from each city Plus, in each city, we'll either have a multi or a puzzle, and you'll have to find one of those. So for a total of 29 caches. So in each cache, there's a code word. You write down the code word on the entry form. Once you have that complete, come back out to the event location, and we will give you the coin for this year. I don't know if you guys have seen the coin yet.
Give you a coin free of charge for just going out and finding caches?
Just going out for finding caches. I know, crazy, right?
Yeah.
I know, it's so
there's
fun.
no admission there's no admission cost to the event. It's free.
It is free. It is free.
Wow.
Yeah. We have
Gets better and better.
vendors out there for food, for breakfast, and for dinner. But besides that, it's basically to get people to this area, and that's how we've been able to focus on it and pay for it, is focusing on the tourism aspect of it, which is fun to see. It's fun to see all the people that come for the challenge. And so we do data from the entry forms. We take the data and share that with the cities, so then they know. And we just had somebody log today. They're coming from South Africa, which is
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That is a long drive.
Yeah.
it is a long drive, very long drive.
And swim.
So it's the event that day is probably when you give out the most coins, right? But the challenge is all year long. I mean, we had our friends from Missoula just finish up last year's challenge a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think
That's
we have. I didn't count. I think we're about at 50 coins from last year still available.
Okay.
So yeah, we keep it going until we run out. So I'm not sure what this year's going to entail, if we're going to run out or not. That was one of the questions posted on the geocaching event page is, well, what happens after the event? I said, well, if we still have coins left, then basically we'll distribute. Have you guys seen the coin yet?
No, we haven't seen the coin yet.
You haven't? Okay. Do you want to see the coin?
Is this
Yes,
is
we
this
wanna
a
see the
sneak peek exclusive view of the coin?
No. Oh, here. Where's my camera? There you go.
Oh, look at that.
So now you got to talk, Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep talking, Jen, so the
keep
focus
talking.
will stay on you.
So basically, there are X's on the map. Each X will be trackable. They're magnetic. They're pretty darn. The magnet's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Really strong. So once people earn West Richland, I'll find all West Richland's caches, they'll receive this X. Once they find the Kenwick's caches, they'll receive the Kenwick's X. The Pasco's, same thing. And then once they have all those X's, they'll swing by Richland after they find the Richland caches, and they will receive the base as well as the Richland X.
Very cool. And if you find
there's-
cache at Hanford, the whole thing lights up.
In the sun, it sure does.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, Dan, do you have? There's then 4 different like check-in booths that you'll need to go to throughout the day or days.
no, we'll have it all there. For the weekend, for Saturday and Sunday, everybody will get their coin out at Sacagawea State Park.
Okay.
So that's where the event's going to be, and so that's where they would pick up their coin. After Sunday, if there are still coins left, then they'll be distributed through each city. That's how that will work. But the weekend, nope, everybody will pick up their coins out at Sacagawea.
Very cool.
And we have a variety of things going out at Sacagawea as well for on Saturday. We have Signal the Frog will be there.
Yay.
Yeah, I know, exciting, very exciting.
Cool.
Obviously, Cash Advance will be there. We'll have the food vendors. We'll have activities for kids. We have some life-size trackables that we placed around the park. And then that evening, we'll be showing some of the geocaching movies, the gift movies.
Oh, from the film festival?
Yeah,
Cool.
on the big screen. You know, the big screen. JD.
Yeah.
Yep, the big screen.
Nice.
It's a huge blow-up screen. It's pretty cool.
Well, it's very similar to the one that they use for the film festival. And the first years we were out at Horn Rapids State Park. Is it State Park? And
It's
so they brought up this big screen and we're watching National Treasure after dark. And it was really cool how they did this out where there's no electricity or anything, but they got it going. And then the wind kicked up and blew the screen over, and all of a sudden the movie's showing in the trees. I don't remember this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. That was a fun time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was definitely.
Yeah, a big part of
That's
it,
awesome.
it's also a bit of a camping weekend as well. You can either camp at the new location, is it Sacagawea?
Yes.
Yeah, State Park. Or there's other RV parks and camping nearby, or of course the hotels too. But it's really fun, all the camaraderie that goes on around the event, leading the night before and throughout the day, and throughout the cities, of course, during the day, and then the next morning too.
Well, Lisa, you bring up a great point. So on Friday night, before the big weekend event, there is a meet and greet that night. So if you want to come the night before, and well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There are things to do. Now, I read on the cache page that there's a possible night cache that's going to go on. Do we know any more information on that?
It's still going to be a night cache. Location is to be determined, but yes, there will be a night cache.
Awesome.
And the meet and greet, Friday is a meet and greet. There we will have a geocaching information booth. We've been teaching some geocaching 101 class the last several months, and so we have one again in a couple weeks. I've been trying to get more and more people involved here in the Tri-Cities, and so hopefully we'll have done our justice this year with that, but then we'll also have an information booth there at the meet and greet for those people that are still learning more about geocaching. And then Thursday, which is it's not live yet or posted, but that's when the lab cache is going to go live.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Very cool.
So there's a few days going on.
Yeah.
The lab caches are short. They only last, a week or so?
Yes. Ours will go from Thursday through Monday.
Cool.
So, yep. Give people some time, since they'll be running around town on Saturday. Give them a couple days before and then a couple days after to be able to find those. The meet and greet last year was great as well. We were only expecting about 50 or so people, and we ended up with 150, 200 people. So meet and greet was a lot of fun last year.
Oh, no kidding! It was a huge crowd. Yeah.
And the night cache, everybody seemed like they were having a blast.
Yeah.
So are these different events that you have to go and do a will attend for, or is it one will attend for all these different things that we're talking about?
We have, so Friday night is a event by itself, the meet and greet, and then Saturday obviously the main event, and then Sunday we will have WSGA sponsoring a CETO event. So 3 events.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 events in 3 days. And you get a massive geocoin should you be able to find 29 caches.
Right.
Oh, yes. We'll do it. It's amazing. They do.
Well, I'm planning on being there, so this is going to be a lot of fun, yeah.
Good. So can I ride with you when she decides she has to go back to the booth?
Back to work, yeah.
Well, we may have the opportunity to do a carpool there because Mrs. Land Monkey and I are planning on coming down to the event this year as well.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There you go. We might have to do an entire podcast episode right there in the car.
Well, that would be fun.
Awesome. That would be great.
Well,
I think it would be a lot of fun. On that note, oh, sorry. Go ahead, JD.
I was just going to say this particular event is unique to me. We've been to the Woodstocks, but they've been, on the west side, Seattle, or on the east side of the United States. This event, we are fortunate enough, it's like all our friends meet centrally.
Yeah.
So we've got all our west side friends there, and then all of our east side friends are there, and then all of our Tri-City friends are there. And and it's to me, that's the most unique aspect of this event. And that's pretty cool.
Now, we threw out the term mega event, but is it really a mega?
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay.
It is really a mega event this year.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
Groundspeak approval. It's been approved.
So
event.
you're guaranteed 3
Congratulations.
icons in the weekend. A regular event, a mega event, and a CETO.
Yes.
Plus a
Wow.
Plus multiple other
multi-cache, at least.
caches.
Plus a multi, a
Yeah.
puzzle, a traditional,
Mm-hmm.
and a lab.
Mhm.
And the lab cache.
Wow.
Holy cows.
Yeah. Is the webcam still active in the area, or has that been archived? I should know this.
Webcam here in Tri-Cities.
Yeah, there used to be one. I did it. The
I know
very
there's
first
one-
cache
I
machine.
know there was one in Walla Walla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about anyone here, so that was before my time.
Okay. It's probably gone then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Bummer.
a shame. Those fall away pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are
Where,
fun.
where was it?
Um, I don't remember. I think the day I did it was the day that my car was totaled, so that day's a little bit of a blur.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that day.
Yeah, yeah. I got hit by a muggle.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That wasn't the Geocoin challenge. That was just a cash machine. Correct?
Right.
The cash
Just-
machine.
Yeah, that was a cash machine. Just a cash machine. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but good happens during the Geocoin challenge, though.
Yeah.
All good. For sure.
Yeah.
Good marketing. So hey, if we're coming down, is there any advice from you folks who've been there or perhaps lived there on how we should plan our overnighting?
If you are going to get a hotel reservation, get it now. Summer times are huge in this area for softball tournaments or sports in general. That's also, I believe, the weekend of Cool Desert Nights, which is the car show.
Oh.
So it's a busy weekend. So if you're going to stay in a hotel, I would jump on that. If you plan on camping, tent camping, we have, I think, about 15 campers at Sacagawea so far, so we still have room for people that are wanting to tent camp. In regards to RV camping, I know some people are camping at Hood Park, which is just right across the bridge and right across the river. I'm not sure if they're full. You have Charbonneau Park, which is down a little ways, but still fairly close. There's a few other RV parks in the area, but if you're in hotels, reserve it today. Serious.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great advice.
Are you
Hey,
working with any hotels for discounts for cashers coming in?
We are on Tri-Cities Geocoin.com is our website page, so all the accommodations are on our website page. So
Awesome.
it's Tri-Cities Geocoin.com.
I'm gonna go bookmark
Great.
that
I
right
will
now.
make sure that is in the show notes for this show so people will be able to go out and find that quickly and easily.
On the topic of camping,
Great.
now you mentioned the event is in Sacagawea Park, and it's a state park.
Yes, it is.
So you need a pass, right, to get into that park?
Yes, you do. Yes. So for Friday, it is a $10 pass, just a day pass. Sunday, since it's a CETO event, since we're actually volunteering our time, that's free. So for those that are those who are camping, it's $12 a night, and that includes your parking pass for the day. So really $2. Not sure if we're going to be able to do it, but we were trying to work on a lot that's outside the park for people who are interested in carpooling in. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we were working on that so then people can share the fee. But I think in this area, a lot of people have the Discovery Pass, thinking. So I don't know. It supports the state parks. They're supporting us and they're working with us and helping us out. So I don't know. It's
So
give and
remember
take.
to bring your state park passport and find that state park cache and get that.
Yeah,
I'm well on your way to that coin.
For the Geo Tour.
Exactly.
very cool.
Exactly.
So
So
is
you-
there an event? Go ahead. Evan.
I was just going to mention that, for those who don't know, there's in Washington State, there's 100 caches in 100 state parks to celebrate 100 years. So,
Awesome.
go out and grab those caches. As JD said, fill out your passport there, and you'll be able to get a coin. So cool stuff.
Yeah, we minted that coin too.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Of course you did.
Of course you
Yeah.
did. All the best coins come from Canada.
Yeah.
Well, at least for the last year or so. Yeah.
So plan ahead for lodging. What about registration for the event? Is that required? Is it too late to register if I haven't done it yet? No?
We may have
Yes?
lost Jen again.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
she froze up.
I think she's
Okay.
locked up there.
I think you can still register.
Okay.
I saw a mention on the website. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at it in the last week or two about a T-shirt vendor. Previously, you could put in an order for a size to get a T-shirt like the one JD's got on.
Okay.
I'm
Great.
sure it'll look different though for this coming year. I'm sorry, I'm not the one to answer.
Not a problem, JD. Thank you for being the T-shirt model.
Yeah.
There'll be a little something extra in your pay bucket.
Exactly.
Now, Lisa and JD, you've been there several times. Have you camped or stayed in a hotel? What is your preference?
We camped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've camped each time. Last 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we've done it.
Mm-hmm.
And previously, it was at Horn Rapids, and it was really very laid back. It was just us at the entire campground.
You mean us geocachers or just
geocachers?
us two?
Sorry, not
Okay.
yeah, no, just
Not just the two of you.
yeah, just geocachers.
Yeah, they'd have the gate, and non-geocachers go this way, and that put them back out on the street.
Yeah, right back out. Yeah. Yeah. And then with our booth, for vending, we could just camp right next to it. But being at the state park, I'm sure we'll have a separate area, probably set aside just for geocachers and camping. But yeah, that way it's just full on, hanging out with cachers, 24/7, which I really enjoy.
So, what do you consider a highlight of the Tri-Cities Geocoin Challenge? And maybe this should go to more JD, since Lisa, you're not actually allowed to go out and cache.
Looking out for a few, and I have a comment, but go ahead.
Okay.
The highlight for me has actually been it's been 30 that we've needed before, 10 in each city, and getting that 30th. Okay, now it's race back to the campground. I'm going to get this coin. Checking your answers. Oh, I hope I got my spelling right. But other than that, it's getting to know. What amazes me is how they find. Each year that I've participated has been a different theme.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the caches relate to the theme, and so the 3 years I've done it, it's like a whole new experience. I remember, I drove by that last year as we're going by, but this year, it's totally different. One time was all on the trails around the area. The other time was things, I guess.
Sculptures and
murals and the murals on the high schools, things like that, and you really get to know the area. And for somebody who that was my first Tri-City event, was the first time I've been to Tri-Cities, so in depth other than blowing through. And so I just really liked the area.
Yeah, I would say for related on the related topic, what I really like about it is I've seen how do they have so many parks in this area? Yeah, Chris, you and I did a cash machine some years ago there, and I think I've done at least 1 or 2 others in the Tri-Cities. And cash machines, they're just kind of random picking caches. It's not a curated, organized, themed tour about the area, where the Geocoin Challenge really is. We've seen some just amazing parks. I had no idea that there were so many nice places to recreate in the Tri-Cities area.
And then just
definitely take pride in that. That's for sure.
Good, you should.
And then just different views. You see the bridges all the time, but the trail system one, you got to see the bridges from different angles. Whoa, this is pretty cool, because you're down on the river, and that's what's unique to me about this event.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jen, we
Which
lost you
for me,
there.
I love seeing. What did you say? What was your question?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
I was just gonna say for me, my highlight is seeing the excitement on people's faces.
Yeah.
And just how much fun they have when they come. They get their coin and they're like kids in a candy jar. Can't wait to put it together. You know, it is great. They sit there and they're opening them up and putting the puzzle pieces together. So I am so excited to see people's expressions this year and just the fun that everybody seems to have. To me, that makes everything worth it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And it
Now,
sounds like it's really working well for the tourism aspect of Tri-Cities there.
For sure. Yes, it is.
That's great.
we asked earlier if registration's still open, and how does one go about that?
Sign that you or sign on the event page that you will attend, and then on the event page as well, there's an online registration form that just helps us to keep track of how many we have, and then just complete that, and you're good to go.
Great.
Good to
Great.
go.
So there's no deadline that they can't register by. I mean, if they're
No, people
never
can
never
show-
too late.
It's never too late.
Awesome.
Unless you want a hotel room.
Show up the day of. They're all good.
Yeah. They should have a
Come
really
play. Come
comfortable
have
car to
fun.
sleep
Come
in.
cash.
So these challenges sound like a whole lot of fun in and of themselves. Do most people do them by themselves, or do they do them in groups? And what if you're coming down to the Tri-Cities by yourself, but you want to cache with a group? Is there a way to kind of coordinate and connect with somebody else and join a group?
People seem to connect. You know, geocachers, they'll talk. Geocachers don't have problem talking. You know, so I have seen people come by themselves. One year, a mom came with 3 or 4 kids. One was on her back and one was in a stroller. I don't know how she did it, but she completed the challenge. I was amazed. So yeah, some people do come by themselves. Others come
You should
together.
get extra
But
credit.
she should have. Yeah.
2 coins.
And but people seem to connect, and some people end up carpooling. I think last year there was two sisters that came, and they were new at geocaching, and they ended up getting together with these 2 other ladies, and they all went together. So
Nice.
And you just naturally, out in the field, you naturally end up not carpooling but caravanning, because you'll
right.
be at the same pace as somebody else, and you're just going to the next one all at the same time.
Yeah, kind of like a cash machine.
yeah, I was going to say that same thing. Yeah, just like a cash machine.
Well,
That's
nice. Great. I want to thank all of you for coming on the show tonight. I mean, this is a great insight into the Tri-Cities Geocoin Challenge. What are the dates on that again? I see June 27th and June 28th. So 26th, 27th, 28th, really.
That's correct. I'm just waiting for the meet and greet to go live. It should be posted any day here. So yep, 26th. Then if you want to do the lab cache, the 25th. So remember that one. We'll get that. I need to get that date out there as well. So 25th through 28th. Come to Tri-Cities. Have some fun.
Sounds great.
Find some caches. Earn a coin.
Get
I
some
haven't been to
sunshine.
Tri-Cities since the bad cop lived there. It's been a long time.
And then the weekend before is the Mount Vernon Geocoin Challenge, much smaller scale, but it'd be a nice warm up for you, Chris. You could practice.
There we go. I should go do that.
And then afterwards, in our neck of the woods in Ponderay County, in July, they have a little challenge going. So.
Oh, that's a beautiful part of the country too.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to get a spot up there to vacation this year, and it didn't work out. So we didn't get to go to Ponderay. But there's a Geocoin challenge.
Yeah.
There is. It just published.
See what you started, Jen?
I need those map pages for my DeLorme challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon's about halfway between us and Land Monkeys, so we could converge upon Mount Vernon.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fill the area with
Fantastic.
challenges.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And then our Geo Tour will be coming up in August as well.
Yes, and we want to have
Wonderful.
you guys back on the show to talk about that Geo Tour. That's really exciting.
That does
Yeah,
sound
I'd
like
love
fun.
to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to the Tri-Cities event. We're looking forward to earning a coin. Yeah, I got to earn a coin.
And that's quite a coin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big
It
coin.
is quite a coin.
That's really
Yes.
cool.
And like us on Facebook too, because you can see the picture of the coin on Facebook. So
Mhm.
just
Wonderful.
search Facebook for Tri-Cities 2015 Geocoin Challenge, and you should be able to find it that way. Like us.
Mhm.
Give them a thumbs up. Well, you just mentioned Facebook. So, guys, where can we find more about you on the interwebs? Obviously, Jen, you just mentioned Facebook, so that's a great spot there.
Mhm.
Lisa and JD, where can we find more about you guys?
Oh, Facebook as well.
Yeah, you got Cash Advance.
For Cash Advance, yeah, facebook.com/Cash Advance. And of course our website as well too, cash-advance.com. And cashcrate.com as well too, for the new Cash Crate.
And you guys want to get one of those cash crates. They are amazing. So, Land Monkey, where can we find you?
Hey, so on the Twitters, you can find us Land Monkeys at LandMonkeyGC, because somebody else took Land Monkey, and I'm still steamed about that. On Facebook, we've got Facebook/Team Land Monkey, and that's and of course Google+.
Wits End, what about you?
Oh, you just throw a dart at the board and find Wits End, and just throw Wits End into almost anything, and you'll find me. I'm at facebook.com/witsend and twitter.com/witsend and geocaching.com. I'm known as Wits End, and lo.co/witsend. Wits End.
That's great.
On Twitter, I'm the Bad Cop. On Facebook, you go to CachingNW. On Google+, you just go to google.com/+CachingNW. So, thanks again for all of you joining us tonight.
That was fun. Thank you for having us.
Goodness.
Awesome. Well, yes, and thank you, listeners, for taking the time to listen to this episode of Caching in the Northwest. You can be part of the show. Remember to call 253-693-TFTC and leave us a comment, correction, question, banana, or anything, any time of the day or night. And, of course, you can email us at feedback@cachingnw.com. Also, your support helps to keep quality shows coming. If you like this show, then please click the PayPal button on the CachingNW.com website. The show is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 3.0 license, copyright 2015 by Chris Umfenauer.
Thanks, everyone. I wish you a good night.
Hasta la vista.
Good night.
Hey.
Good night.
Okay, we are clear of the recording, but we are still on air.
Oh.
I say that so you watch your language.
Exactly.
Show after the show.
It's been a quiet
Have
Q&A
a-
tonight.
A little chat after the. Yeah, usually we have several Q&As, and all we got was Brylang saying he wishes he could go. Is he just not allowed in the U.S. anymore? Land Monkey?
Yeah, he's got to wait till he's up to a major milestone.
Oh, okay.
That's the only time we're allowed down.
For some reason, the Canadian cachers come to America at some multiple of 1,000 cache
Yeah.
finds and celebrate it down here.
And for the Land Monkey, that's about every 6.5 days.
We're coming to
Welcome from
America.
Canada.
There you go.
Forever in blue jeans.
Oh boy, here we go again. And now we can completely go off the rails. Jen, thank you. You did a fabulous job.
It's great having you along.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Great being here. My first time. Love it.
You're a pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a pro. So I'll I'll look you up when we get into the Tri-Cities.
For sure.
And we can meet face to face and shake hands. And
There you go.
That sounds
like
perfect.
So.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
Hopefully, hopefully I'm a little calm by then.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, you guys see me every year. I come down Saturday night.
Yeah, she's fine on Sunday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sunday is all good.
Yep.
Nice. Now, are there forms for 2014 coins?
Yes.
So we could pick one of those up too, and
yeah, actually,
that would involve about 60 caches.
If you search the geocaching page for TC 2014, just they're all named TC 2014. If you pull up if you pull up one of those caches, all of the caches are listed on each page, and then the entry form is also there's a link there for the entry form. Yep.
But that one we need to go to each one of the cities to pick up the coin.
Yes.
Wasn't it 10 in each? Oh, okay, yeah, 10 in each city, and then they go to the visitor center in that city to get the coin, their portion of the coin.
They go to, once they have each city, then they go to like Richland Parks and Rec, Pasco Parks and Rec, and Kennewick
Parks and Rec. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I think we have about 50 left of those. So.
Nice.
We have time.
So now we're starting to get questions in the Q&A. Dora Moore says, it sounds like a great event. I'm taking notes. So that's why she wasn't asking questions during the...
she was too busy writing.
Yeah, that's right.
Brylang, he is actually allowed in the U.S. But he does have a scout camp to attend that weekend.
Oh.
But he should bring his scouts.
Yeah, bring the scouts.
There you go.
Dang. There's another scout group coming along.
Is there?
That's
a cool
idea.
They need to earn their geocaching merit badge.
Exactly.
Brylang wants to know, after the festivities wrap up for the weekend, will there be any geocoins left to be earned? Possibly. Depends on how many people show up.
That's right.
It really does. Yeah. I have no clue.
So also just for the listeners, obviously we've got a couple of people up from my neck of the woods who are in the Q&A there. I just did a quick Google search, and it's about a 5.5-hour drive from the Vancouver area here to Richland, which I think is pretty much close enough.
Yeah.
Planning.
That's drivable.
It will
it's
be
4 hours for me.
4 hours? That's not bad. Actually, there's several people that have logged that they're coming from Canada. So.
I know the Kootenai Pirates are coming again, aren't they?
Yeah,
I believe so. Yes. Oh yeah. It's on. I believe it's on their calendar. They love it. They have a great time.
Yeah.
Here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. It sounds like it'll be fun.
And we have people from our neck of woods. They arrive that morning, do enough to get the coin, and leave that night. Come back home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be about, what, 2-3 hour drive?
2.5. I think,
2.5 for us. Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of podcasts.
Yeah, well,
we
went over. We were over last weekend to visit Jen about the coin, and it was a poor time to judge the time because we stopped and cleaned out all the caches on the way.
Oh yeah.
So it actually took like 5 hours.
Probably, yeah.
But it was quality time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, geocachers can never get from one place, point A to point B effectively.
No.
Right.
Because, well, there's a cache to get here and there's a cache to get there.
Well, what's fun is traveling with her. One of my weird things that I like to do is get states in a row in consecutive caches. So in 4 caches, I have 4 states. So we were driving back to Woodstock in Pennsylvania, and we're going up through these states, and all these caches at the rest areas we're stopping at, they're so big they can hold 4 caches. And no, honey, we gotta go. We got this state.
There are more caches here. We got to get them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 7 states and 7 caches.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Last summer, I was driving with my parents across country, and I took a route that got me through, a couple of extra states that we didn't necessarily need to travel through. But somehow we got through Wyoming, and I didn't get that state. We went to Devil's Tower, and then stopped there and went north. It was like, wait a minute, we're now entering Montana. What happened?
Oh
Oh man, I missed Wyoming.
no. Oh.
That's sort of funny.
You'll have to go back.
I got to go back. I don't need any other state around it. I just need Wyoming.
That's funny. Hey, I've got a question for that area since we're planning to come down. Those who know me well enough may know that I have a to put it mildly, affinity for earth caches. In that Tri-Cities area, are there any earth caches that anybody would really recommend? Say you've got to hit that one when you're down there.
I don't know what scared Lisa away with that question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would say that.
That was scared Jen away too.
Caches to be found.
Um,
All nearby caches to be found.
Line Monkey, what did you do?
I broke the internet.
Yes,
Yeah,
Broke
I'm sure
the
there's earth caches there. They're not part of the event, of course. But we were just there, and generally along the river is where you'll find the earth caches there. And do you remember where the earth caches are?
Along the river?
Or just in the area?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because we don't have such an affinity for the earth caches.
I was just curious if there's any that are like a must-do. Like, we did a road trip back, sort of east to west through Washington State. Oh, there's the kitty cat. East to west through Washington State, and one of the ones that we hit that I was just stunned by was Dry Falls. I was just wondering if there's anything like that down in the Tri-Cities area that would be cool to check out.
Well, I show 5 within 10 miles of Richland.
Okay.
And they're going to be, because the geology of that area is unique in itself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to compare it to Dry Falls because, there's nothing to compare with that area.
Blues Falls, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be some beautiful country. I might be biased. I'd rather spend my time in the desert than near the ocean. I'm one of those people, and so that's why I like where I'm living and in the Tri-Cities and things like that. But we haven't done the earth caches there, but I'm sure they're good.
Mm-hmm.
How about the core of a small volcano that erupted 8.5 million years ago?
Cool.
Does that interest you?
That sounds promising.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Actually, it came to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, Jen's back.
And then I don't know if Jupiter Dunes is an earth cache.
Juniper.
Juniper.
It is.
Juniper.
Juniper Dunes.
I think there is an earth cache there. And that's a very old cache as well.
Cool.
There's old cache there. Yep.
So, Jen, you might have missed my question. I was asking if there's any must-do earth caches in the Tri-Cities area.
And keep in mind, Len Monkey has never seen an earth cache that wasn't a must-do.
I have not done a lot of the earth caches. I know Kugnif has put a lot of the earth caches together here. Ooh, I wish I could answer that one better. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Three earth caches by him.
I mean, you can always check by favorite points as well, right? So I'll be doing that, but it's always good to get first-hand opinions. So.
Badger Mountain I know Badger Mountain. I don't know if they still have the Earth Cache up on Badger Mountain. Badger Mountain is an awesome mountain to hike because you get to see the entire Tri-Cities. So if that one's still live, I would definitely do that one. Gives you a nice view.
Cool.
I see Fire, Ice, and Flood has 29 favorite points.
As you hike up there, you say Badger, 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 Badger.
Oh dear.
Mushroom.
And there we go.
Yeah, but getting close to 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting a little giddy there?
Actually, it looks like one of our viewers, it's a lot earlier or later in the morning, I suppose, or earlier in the day, however you look at that. We've got Mark from England.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah,
Q&A.
Wow.
UK.
Oh my goodness.
Very cool.
Mark from England from the OB podcast says, Land Monkey speaks and the ladies swoon. Wait for it. They'll appear in the video screen.
Mark. What do I say?
There you have it.
Oh,
And apparently I blacked out.
that's my cat. Sorry. Let me get him away from the mic.
Love it.
He's trilling.
Sounds like a happy cat.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
He's happy he got let back in.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, folks. Well, I'm going to stop the podcast here. And
Sounds good.
good night, all our faithful viewers.
Good night, good morning, and wherever you are, good day.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming. Jen, thanks for joining us. Lisa, JD, thank you so much
you
for coming
bet.
back.
Our
Fun.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, and we'll